Hi everybody, this is going to be a quick little preview or playthrough of PvP and the Secret World. This is
Welcome to China and to Busan Project.
the Warzone PvP mode. It's not the Battlegrounds. I haven't been able to get into the Battlegrounds. I'm assuming that there are, long queues for that sort of thing. In this Warzone PvP, it's a persistent world, sort of like World versus World in Guild Wars 2 or the Borderlands. What they call the Borderlands in the Frontier, maybe in Dark Age of Camelot. It's a pretty big map. It's not enormous, but it's pretty big. This is the area you're fighting over. It's persistent. The stats update every, I don't know, 9-10 minutes, I'm guessing. Currently, there are a ton of Templars here, and they're pretty much kicking everyone else's ass. The Illuminati have a bit of a foothold. The dragons seem to be almost barely on the map at all. Like, they don't seem to be doing anything much whatsoever. As you can see, I am wearing different gear. This is automatically equipped. It doesn't actually seem to have any real stats because my character is still actually using the gear that I started out with, that I had equipped in PvE. I just seem to have a skin, the weapon. I don't know if that is a skin or if it just uses your whatever weapon you have equipped. I do look kind of cool, I guess. I have a glowy shirt. There are buffs to you. You do get better stats, I suppose, although it doesn't feel like it. I don't know if I don't know. It just seems like there are some characters that are able to very, very quickly defeat me. Maybe I'm just not very good, but they do. I mean, I am very underpowered. I don't even have 7 abilities. You don't unlock everything like in Guild Wars. You do need to level up your abilities and stuff, which is fine. We'll encourage people to learn to play their class before they fight. It looks like there's a bunch of Templar over there who will probably kill me. I need to find where my allies are. It looks like they're up at the northern well, the west well number 1. I'm probably going to die trying to get to them, but I'll give it a shot. The PvP it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. I played a few matches before this. Tentacle babies, welcome to Tomorrow's Cities. Played a few matches before this, just so you wouldn't just have half the video of me staring at the menus trying to figure out how to get here. I don't know exactly what these capture points do. As far as I can tell, they're just spawn points, and then for having them you win. I don't think they actually give you bonuses sort of by default. Looks like this guy's fighting someone, so let's go give him a hand. Yep. See, it seems like a lot of the PvP more or less boils down to who has bigger numbers. I do know that in pretty much every 1 versus 1 battle I've lost, but I am very low level and I've only got 4 abilities, so it's not surprising. I don't know if you get experience rewards or not from PvP. I don't think you do, but you might. Some cool abilities going off. I like the melee abilities. As you can see, we outnumber them, but he's still kicking ass. I mean, look at that guy. He's a fist weapon user, so he's able to heal himself as he fights. Very powerful. But once again, there's not a whole lot of complicated stuff going on here that I can see. It's pretty much just try to deal a lot of damage as quickly as possible. You select kind of a loadout. It's not really a loadout, but it is there's a lot of them here. It is a different, you can have several different options. The one I have equipped currently is high-powered weaponry, which is, I think, kind of a way for them to try and balance out the lower level. It increases just by default all the damage that I deal, and I think they also have options like stunned apparently. Options like higher defense, or probably like better damage with abilities or something. I'm not sure. And I'm dead. As you can see, as soon as there's more Templars, you pretty much die. You respawn at captured points that your team controls, usually very high up, so I guess to avoid spawn camping. Earlier I did wind up fighting I respawned and there was a Templar standing there. Devastatingly difficult. I'll take these missions. Can I accept it? Maybe that's how you're supposed to be able to get experience, is by using these missions instead of just for killing people, which is fine. I do like the way that we look. I like, you know, when there's a large group of Templar running along, we look pretty cool in our blue suits with our glowy white lines. There's not a whole lot of teamwork going on. It's mostly just a couple people shouting, oh, you need to go to this well or that well. It seems like right now it's very unbalanced, not in terms of classes, but just in terms of numbers. There's so many Templar players that I can't really see. I mean, but once again, you see, once you've got people there, once you outnumber them, it's pretty much just the Zergs. But smaller Zergs, not quite as bad as Guild Wars 2 Zergs. I do wonder, that's a cool looking weapon, is that a shotgun? I guess there is some better looking gear in the game, that's a good thing. I do wonder if there's things to try and stop Zergs. I don't know. I guess that some of these are easier to take than others, like they're smaller. I don't know how. I know that there was one facility we went to that had a turret in front of it blocking the entrance, and we had to destroy that turret before you could take the facility, I think. But, you know, right when we destroyed the turret, a whole horde of Templars showed up and wiped us out. I do think that higher levels will be better, obviously, in this game, in this mode. I haven't done the battlegrounds, I think they're called, which seem to me to be more like regular objective-based PvP matches instead of this sort of persistent capture points thing. And now we're going to come here. Oh, yep, see, captured the animal well, that's good. And I got Marks of Venice, and a bunch of experience points. So we just captured that. This just doesn't, is this a teleporter? Oh, nifty. Alright, well, you see this guy just sort of standing there. It takes a lot. I mean, he's not healing, he's not fighting back at all, and with several people beating on him, he still managed to stay up for a while. But that seems to be the way to do it. There's our enemy here. Let him have it. Oh, there's a lot of them. I'll try and take. I mean, but you can see they're dealing a lot more damage than I am. And here they all come. Yep, it's over for me. It's not even worth trying. Physical exhaustion. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of crazy stuff going on. It seems like, you know, without the classes to sort of decide how you're gonna fight, it's all just based on your build. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of strategy. It seems like you pretty much just run up and capture the point. There doesn't seem to be any kind of NPC guards. It seems like a very simple large capture point map where whichever team can, you know, Zerg the most is probably going to win. And wow, I just lost the connection to the server. Okay. That's strange. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. So I guess that this is supposed to be the secret world, right, that I'm in now? Did I lose internet completely? There is a storm going on. It looks like I did. Well, shit. That is abrupt. Oh, no, here we go, here we go. Okay, we're back up.
Busan Projects.
Busan Projects. Okay, I don't really know what that was all about, but I am about to die because there are a ton of Templars here. You know, I mean, I have no chance. It's not even worth fighting. I mean, I'll shoot them a few times and then just die because... And you see, I really don't like how I have to build up resources on individual people. Because right then I had a whole 5, and I wanted to switch to use my AoE on the people near me, and I lost it all. I mean, that's fine. I guess that's their choice and how they want the game to go. I just really didn't like. Looks like this whole facility is under attack here. I just don't like that you have to individually build up your attacks instead of getting to build it up and then use it. Dodge back. Yeah, it's just. I mean, he's in my face. I don't really have any options of knocking him back. I probably would if I was not, you know, very low level. Just gonna try and keep alive long enough to kill him. Or her, I guess. There, yeah, that's not so bad. Keep spamming my leech because I need help. And then I'm stunned. And they're everywhere. And there's a ton of Templars here. Boy, do they seem to have forgotten about me. I'll try and gain some health back and then AoE. And continue to gain health. Yeah. And they drop you very quickly. But fortunately, there's no delay, and you. Oh, looks like we lost the facility. So yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there might be more to the PvP that I'm missing out on. I've only really played for about 20 minutes before I started filming this. It's fun. It's not like most of this game. It's. You know, I'd probably be getting, I've got to be honest, I would be getting more out of it if I was higher level. If I had more abilities and options for fighting, I think it would be more enjoyable, because right now I'm pretty much just spamming my 1 and 2 and then hitting 3 whenever possible, and then mashing 4 if I feel like I'm about to die, and trying to buy as much time as I can for the rest of my team to kill people. Lots of fighting going on. I mean, but look, the Templars control everything now. There's one well that's being controlled by the dragons, and we have nothing at all. I hope that they have some way of trying to balance that out when the game comes out, because it's really annoying to just get stomped by one faction. Probably not, though. It happens in pretty much any game. Whoa, that's an interesting looking hammer. The design aesthetic seems, I keep forgetting I can sprint. It seems a little out there though, like the melee weapons just don't really go with his suit. Like this high-tech looking thing, and he's got this magical looking hammer. But yeah. Lots of people talking shit in the general channel. You can talk to each other. Yeah. It's just, you know, it's not bad, it's not great. I think it would be a bit more fun with more abilities. I don't know how viable leveling up in PvP is. I'm trying to help this guy fight. Oh, but there's a ton of them now, so this might be more difficult. It's, you know, it's a little bit more engaging than it is in the normal game, but it's not anything amazingly, crazily good, as far as I can tell. And yeah, once again, more people don't really stand a chance. Maybe I would if I was better at the game, but it's just not all that incredible. And yeah, it's fine. It's much like the rest of the game, as I've said before. It's just sort of mediocre. Not too bad, not too great. I have a new skill point, but I only have, I mean, ability point. I only have 1 ability point though, so not enough for any of this. Just once again, not bad, not incredible. Okay, it'd be better if I was Templar, I guess. I'd feel like I was winning more. Maybe you know, with more skills. I saw people laying down like AoE heals and stuff, so there's probably more options for sprint, for, you know, fighting, for helping out your team or whatever. But for the most part, there doesn't really seem to be anything to really make it stand out, which is pretty much par for the course in this game, as far as I can tell. It's more or less how it will always be. Yeah, you see, when they don't have overwhelming numbers, I can sort of hang out for a while and deal some damage. But I very quickly start to die, and yeah, I don't know if that's because I'm low level or I don't know if that's because I have shitty skills or crappy build, bad equipment. I know that I have a buff that's supposed to be making me equal footing, but I certainly don't feel like equal footing. It doesn't feel like a fair fight. It also, can I shoot from up here? Oh, that's cool. You know, it just doesn't, damn it. That's not good. I don't feel like it's a fair leveling up, which is fine, because I am very low level. I probably shouldn't be here. If I cared about the game, I'd probably be mad if I saw me playing. I still don't like the way you lose resources for killing people. It's kind of like the mesmer's illusion. See, I mean, now, there's so many of us, they don't stand a chance. We've all been bottled up in here, and we can just push them out. It seems like that's how this game will go. Like, if there's any balance in the factions, it seems like it'll just be pushed back and forth. If you've got the numbers, you're going to win every time. There doesn't seem to be any other option but having overwhelming numbers. I mean, I don't know. Once again, this is all very, very raw impressions. But maybe later there'll be better teamwork and gameplay. But for now, it seems like there's not really anything too amazing going on. The effects are good. I like that they're not too flashy. They're flashy, but they're not quite in the insane levels of, say, Guild Wars 2's mind-blowing particle effects. I like running along like this with all these guys. I feel like we're pretty cool. There's some variety. It's obvious who the low-level people are. I am interested to see how this, if we can run into a larger group. I'd like to see, yeah, see, here we go. Now we're talking. I'd like to see how this is going to work out with larger groups of both instead of just one person against an army. I suspect the Templars are going to kick our asses, but you never know. What am I targeting? It seems like running into the battle is the quickest way to die, because everyone can focus you down. There do seem to be quite a few stuns, which is never good. I don't like stuns in online PvP in games like this, because it sucks to be stunned, and that's just a fact. Nobody likes to be stunned like that. You can't do anything. You die very quickly. You try to heal myself. My heal is pathetic. It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. So yeah, they... Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they overwhelmed us. There was too many of them. Once again, whichever side brings the bigger numbers is gonna win. Yeah. So that's the PvP. I'd like to do a battleground, but I don't really think I'm going to. I don't really care enough. I doubt it's gonna be any different than this, just with, you know, matches and objectives instead of a never-ending fight for territory. The abilities don't seem to be all that different. It's kind of what I expected. It seems like a lot of people are using fist weapons. They seem to be very good because you can deal lots of damage and heal yourself. That and magic. A lot of people seem to be using magic, but it doesn't really seem to be all that distinctive. I don't know. Once again, I don't know much about the game. It would probably be easier to tell what's going on if I had been playing for a while. Ooh, that doesn't look very good, does it? Yikes, that's kind of bland. I'm in China, by the way. I don't know if you got that. This is supposed to be in China. Tentacle babies, welcome to Tomorrow City is in China. Looks like they're going over to the East Well to try and fight the dragon people. I'd like to see what their outfit is before I close this video down and probably never play this secret world again. There's more Templars. I don't know, is their names going to be green or would their names be red? I'm going to run over here just really quickly and see if we can't capture the well or maybe fight. Oh, and there's lots of lag. Must be loading in these players. Yeah, once again, as you can see, we're going to die because they outnumber us. They look kind of like ninjas. Oh, look at this guy with the... Okay, well, there you go. It's that. No big deal. They're orange. I thought they would be more green. That's their color. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much all you can get I don't think that there's much more to it. I've pretty much said everything there is to say. More abilities would be better. You don't get leveled up. You do get buffed, but it doesn't really seem to help. And, oops. And, yeah, I think that's it for the Secret World, honestly. I don't think I'll be playing this again. I know I won't be buying it. You know, not a great game, not a bad game. It's just a very forgettable game. I think that's the best that can be said for it. It's not a whole lot going on either way. Looks like the dragon are trying to push out. Oh, they are kind of green, huh? So yeah, not a lot going on. Mediocre, not bad, not great. PvP is kind of fun. It'd be more fun if I was a Templar, because then I'd be able to just overwhelm everyone and feel like I was a badass. And that's really all there is to it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, this little thing of PvP. I know I didn't do very well, but, you know, I'm not very high level, so there's not much I can do here. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos. If it has piqued your interest for the Secret World, good. Let me know how it goes. If you were like a huge fan of the Secret World and you're pissed that I would dare disparage such an amazing game, you know, send me a message or leave a comment. Let me know why this game is good and what am I missing, because I like the concept. I'm just not really, you know, not really feeling it. And after this, it'll probably be Terra and Terra or maybe Bulletstorm. Also, there will be Guild Wars 2 very soon, if I can help it. Oh no. Which I hopefully will be able to get going on Wednesday, and I'll have as much footage from that as I can get. And until then, I'll see you all later, and I hope you have a great day.